You know how the Koch brothers are these billionaires in the United States? Now, if you particularly follow American politics, you may know that these blokes, one of them's recently died, but they're real ooga boogers. Because, God forbid, they use their money to get Republicans elected. This is constantly referred to by lefties as buying influence. Well, this bloke who started off at one point, was a Republican who took over from Rudy Giuliani, who then became an independent who got re-elected, and then for the third time became a Democrat who was able to become the New York City mayor for 3 terms. The biggest thing he did, by the way, was ban the size of sodas at movie theatres. Oh, big achievements. Anyway, this billionaire would like to buy the presidency. And that sound you can hear is no outrage from lefties. Because if this billionaire can get rid of the other billionaire who we don't quite like, then it's all okay, right? So you can buy the presidency, as long as you do it for us. Roll the tape.
He could have just been the middle-class kid who made good, but Mike Bloomberg became the guy who did good.
With this campaign video, former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg ends the speculation and announces his presidential run, jumping into the Democratic primary race,
bringing jobs and thousands of affordable housing units with it.
In some ways, Bloomberg may be a formidable rival. Money is almost no object for him. With an estimated net worth running into the tens of billions, he is one of the wealthiest men in America. And just days ago, he broke records spending millions buying advertising time in TV markets across the country, eclipsing the other candidates. But he will face challenges. Despite his middle-class boy-made-good story, he is now firmly part of a rich global elite, vilified so successfully by the Trump campaign in 2016.
And half of the people who are running to replace Donald Trump on the Democratic side. My favourite detail about this is one of the actually most successful things that he did in New York was a program called Stop and Frisk. You see, in America, as you know, they have the Second Amendment, but in New York State and then New York City, it is really hard to legally be able to own a gun and to be able to have it on you. So what do? They gave police the ability to go up against anyone and say, oi, you, against the wall, pat, 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 and guess what they did? They found guns and the murder rate went even lower than it was when Rudy Giuliani was doing his broken windows and zero tolerance stuff. But this is 2019, and you can't say, vote for me because I ran one of the biggest cities in the country and I helped make it safe. No, no, no. Identity politics now means you have to apologise. And he has apologised for the policy of stop and frisk. Why? Because black people and Hispanics were unfairly targeted.